Fuck.
Lewd.
Oh, hello. Hello. Slight change of plans. I was going to do some trucking to start with, but I feel that with the vampire game that's come out that may or may not be hot garbage, I will, I'll do Sun Disguise to start with, and then do, Vampire. In that order. A water buffalo? I want a water buffalo. Where do I get one? Where do I get one? Who's there anyway? Hey Geppetto! Hey Madman! Hey Kane! Hey Verite! Hey Weasel! Hey Wraith! How you doing? How's everyone? Shining your headlight on a vessel or a creature will reveal its name, and it is called Groknar, the destroyer of all of reality. Oh, you know, or Fred. It could be called Fred. You're right, Kilka. Sounds good. Right, what are we doing here then, innit? We got gemstones or tea. Oh yeah, we're gonna bring tea to the sun. That makes sense. Right. It's gonna be a lot of hey Breville. It's gonna be a lot of story time with Halloween this first bit because we're in Purderant and there's gonna be a lot of shit to do here. Kane, what's gonna be your target for your drinks? The bot uwus, Kane. No escaping you, Kane. Hey Nacho. Hey Breville. Hey Tamaris. Sorry, Tamirs even. Right. Purderant is a jewel in the Empire's crown. Here time is mastered and the flower of the Empire's youth. Disport in eternal opulence. The dock gleams, continuously polished by an array of dockhands come butlers. Wait, dockhands come butlers? Well, that's extremely messy. Ugh. The parlour. The windows in the parlour are shuttered, the light stained with pale yellows, probably all that come butler thing, blushing pinks and bruised violets. Lit with the illusion of dawn, or perhaps dusk, you see a room cluttered with stiff-backed armchairs and decorative chaises, set against a savagely floral wallpaper in shades of burgundy, violet, and Brunswick green. A portrait of the Empress, unsmiling, hangs in an ornate gilt frame. Hey Feather! Hey Pumpkin! Hey Yoshi! Hey Vicar! A few visitors mill about, casting speculative glances at the exasperated butler, while they pretend to examine the decor. I will write a port report. No one can stop me. The visitors are puffed up with importance and embarrassingly eager to tell you how they obtained an invitation to the half-light mask. Some through patronage or long service, others through less salubrious means. Salubrious? Salubrious? Salubrious. Salubrious. Salubrious, I believe. All are desperate to spend a day in the company of the glittering inhabitants of Perdurant, the brightest star in Albion's firmament. For here, the sons and daughters of Her Majesty's most important courtiers reside in eternal youth and sophistication. Yes. Sigmar! By Sigmar, no! By Sigmar, yes. Ew. Right, we can talk to the exasperated butler. We can stand for Parliament. Oh, I should probably do that. We failed. The polls are not in your favour. Your opponent appears to have the will of the people behind them. Fortunately, it's a long way from here to Parliament. You suspect it'll be not long before the winner tires their new position and steps down. That's cool. We'll try again later. Alright. Talk to the exasperated butler. Yes, and, he demands, he leads through a leather-covered lockbook to make it clear he's in fact terribly busy. We don't really care about him. What we will do is join the half-light mask. The portrait of the Empress swings open, and a succession of brightly dressed debutantes, isn't it? Sour-faced chaperones and prim servants stumble into the parlour. They barely have a moment to rest their feet and take a sip of tea before a panel of wallpaper slides open, the dark maw of a sharply curving passage just visible in the dawn light. The exasperated butler snatches the invitation from your hands. Remember, your invitation only lasts one day. It is a warning, but sounds a little wistful. He propels you forward to join the court in its procession. You emerge a little tender into the morning. It is morning in Perdurant. Right, we've got some things we need to do. We need to find the presumptuous heiress. We can try and charm people and win favours. Oh yeah, we have to search for Vilma as well. I forgot about it. Somewhere in Perdurant there's a rat. We have our quest for our ratties as well. But first, we need to find the presumptuous heiress. She must be here somewhere, but can you find her? Hello, Arth. Hello, Fuki. The Macabre Council commissioned you to find and free her daughter, the presumptuous heiress. First, you need to find her among the debutantes. So we can search the dining hall. The Macabre Council provided you with a fulsome description, several charcoal sketches and a lock of hair, and unfortunately almost everyone here is young, comely, gross, and slavishly contemporary with current fashions. We can do that with a 45% chance, or we can ask around with a salon-stewed gossip. Let's do that instead. A laconic popinjay listens avidly to your scandalous story. And then they held hands. Disgusting! Then inclines his fan towards a young lady leaning on the grand piano. That's her. Her mass of dark brown curls is set off with a spray of curving blue-black feathers so high they scrape the low ceiling. She is talking with the pianist. A pianist? A pianist! A lady of comparable build, with similar brown curls, an identical chin, and matching eyes. They could be sisters. Oh. Apparently the Macabre Councillor has 2 daughters. She said nothing of this, and no doubt it will be a complication. There are too many people nearby to speak with either sister discreetly, but in the evening there will be a ball. Perhaps you will have a chance then. A pianist. The morning room is a grander version of the parlour, presided over the orate Duchess in her pink and purple silks. Dowagers of varying stateliness and aplomb take tea, and converse in low tones. Other debutantes reply to correspondence, writing notes in elegant script and affixing them with the sealing wax. Meanwhile, chaperones give orders to the servants to see Perdurant's household accounts. The light is flushed yellow, autumnally ripe. Move onwards, because we're done here. One of the Dowager Duchesses rings a bell. Conversation halts with practiced suddenness. Morning is over. Your washing machine should have finished 20 minutes ago, but when you began to check the cycle it said 15 minutes left. Maybe your washing machine is also in Perdurant, where time is all fucky. That would make sense. Everyone arrays themselves in the procession according to their station. The Dowager Duchess at the front, debutantes just behind, then chaperones and visitors, and the servants bringing up the rear. There is much jostling for the position within each group. According to the rules you cannot begin to fathom. You enter the narrow and twisting passage, stumbling in the enveloping darkness, as the debutantes giggle and shout. With each step, the shrieks of hours begin being spun backwards, resonate through your body, leaving you shaken and worn. You emerge blinking into the dazzle of afternoon. Weird. Here, the curtains are pulled back with tasseled ropes, allowing the clockwork sun to spill its stark gold into the dining room. That's bad. You don't want you don't want the sun to come in because it's evil. Hello, John. Hello, Lugon. Hello, Kapunkt. The long table is set with rows of gleaming china, dinner plates patterned with delicate florals, silver cutlery polished to a high shine, gleams atop of a pristine tablecloth. Servants pour endless glasses of watered wine, or carry in the next stream of elaborate dishes. We need to find Vilma. Apparently there's a rat here. Oh my god. She's a pet? Good gracious. I know that's like a big crime here. Okay, well let's talk to Vilma. If you acid in your skin, the sun is also evil IRL. I hear you, I hear you. I burn like in seconds. I remember when I got one of my tattoos done, and the next day was like the world's hottest day, and my arm was like, ah, like that. It's like one of them, like, zombies. Your sleeve twitches, and Cinders pokes her head out. Vilma jumps. Neither speaks. Albrecht clears his throat. There is still place for you, Vilma. Wilma's nose twitches. I'd like to hear that from her. After a pause, Cinders inclines her head. Vilma sniffs. That'll do, for now. As you turn, the dandy sat. I say, won't you give me something for my rat? A kiss? A terrifying story, or your sympathy? Let's give him a kiss. Sure, why not? His emerald green eyes widen in delight, surprise, as you make your intent plain. His lips press to yours. After his gaze follows you, walk away. Oh, we got some debutante favour because we like, I don't know, gonna schlag some stuff up. Excellent. As much as I want to watch Thomas the Eldritch Horror Engine, I've got schoolwork that's due in 9 hours. Alright, Weasel, take care of yourself, dude. We're Lady Ween in this game. And apparently Lady Ween is, I don't know, whatever she wants to do at the time. So, afternoon ends, Wilma's aboard, and we got the favour. So we got Wilma, which is what we needed. And we want to move onwards. The Dowager Duchess gives a small nod, and the entire company rises as one. A passage opens from the china cabinet, and the procession forms once more. You take a breath and step into the closed, stifling darkness, trying not to fall behind as the passage contorts and coils. With each step, the shrieks of hours begin spun backwards, resonate through your body, leaving you shaken and worn. You spot a figure masked in a featureless black, their face covered by a smooth oval of polished obsidian. Who are they? It is an enormous relief to spill out into the evening at the grand ballroom. Everyone finds their place without a murmur, and courtly life is resumed, almost as though the terrors you just experienced never existed. So there's some sort of fucking spooky-ass people in the middle of the hour spinning. Creepy. Lady Ween is a shameless slut, she really is. Sort it out, Lady Ween. We need to dance with the presumptuous heiress. We can charm the servants and peeps, but we've got a mission, haven't we? So let's do that. Hanging from the grand ballroom ceiling is a vast gasolier. Its spidery arms decked with cut crystal drops. It casts soft yellow brightness onto the masked dancers below as they whirl across the polished parquet floor. Music blends with the hum of a genteel conversation and the stiff swish of starched crinolines. Fucking hell, you really do need a thesaurus for this. Oh, Shadow Deity, thank you for continuing your sub. That's very kind. I hope you're enjoying yourself. The sun is super evil. Welcome back, Pumpkin. The sun, the sun, the sun, the sun, the sun. Remember, if you spot the dawn machine, don't go near it. Or the clockwork sun, which is just the dawn machine in space. Don't go near it either. Hello, Beaniesley. Sorry, I'm opening some peppers. Sorry, this peppers is my dinner today, so... Right. We dance with the presumptuous heiress. The presumptuous heiress is everything you expect in a dance partner. Demanding, joyful, and a touch too exuberant for propriety. Her attention is only partially on you, and only very peripherally on the steps of the dance. Instead, she waves at her friends across the ballroom and whispers snatches of conversation as they pass close by. Between mincing steps interspersed with quick turns and double time, you manage to ask her questions. Ask her to leave with you. Tell her about her mother's commission. Real food? What? But Pepsi. Pepsi's real. For all her frivolity, the presumptuous heiress can summon a thunderous frown when the moment demands it. Leave without my poor luckless sister? I'd never heard such base cowardice. She continues for some time, casting imprecations on her mother, her plan, and her own involvement. and your own involvement. The idea is lack-witted in the extreme. Even for Mama, I'd rather rot here. She plucks a crudite from a passing silver platter and looks for a servant to refill her champagne. As expected, a complication. The macabre accounts have told you she has an agent positioned at Perdurance to assist you. You'd better find them and seek advice. We could dance with the luckless sister as well, I suppose. A country dance, you better watch your feet. We need to play Cotton Eye Joe. Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Cotton Eye Joe. The luckless sister is light on her feet, with a graceful tread. Her curls escape her pins as she twirls, gleaming a dark bronze in the gaslight. She looks very much like her sister as she dances, the occasional anxious line in her face soothing over with the abandon of youth. Still, there is a watchfulness about her as you clasp hands and smile. Hand-holding! Disgusting. Make a Bloody Mary. Oh, that'll be right. Hey, Billy. Blood is full of vitamin D, and that's why we're going to be playing Vampire later. Which, how long is it? What's the download like? 55 minutes. I want to be doing this till like 10, like normal anyway, but, hilariously, the thumbnail for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt is just some vampire with their boobs out. And some chav with a crossbow. Which is a bit weird, but you know, whatever. Weird. Right. Ask her about family. Explain her mother's commission. Let's do that. The luckless sister's laugh startles a nearby chaperone. He gives you a stern look, no doubt suspect you of nefarious levities. Once her amusement subsides, he refuses. If I truly thought that would be best for my sister, I would help you. My mother would only entangle her in her schemes and plots. My sister is ill-suited for life of intrigue and suspicion. She's not surprised that her mother would abandon her here, nor does she seem inclined to aid you. You'll need some form of leverage. Ask her about her family. The luckless sister is thoughtful where her sister is pleasingly frivolous, and considered when her sister is untroubled. You gently steer the conversation in the direction of her sister, probing for resentments or jealousies. You find none. It's only when you mention the matter of mothers that the luckless sister's quiet charm falters. The only true pleasure of this awful place is I will never likely see her again. Awful place? You look around at the laughing dancers in their shimmering finery, at the crystal decanters dark with wine. The window's evening blaze caught and refracted in shining chandeliers. It looks alright. Right, we'll end the song for now then. Charm the servant, or the chaperones, or the debutantes. Let's do... partial success. Assist the chaperones. You happen to be nearby when one of the debutantes is caught beneath a table with a servant. Oh, how scandalous. As the chaperones are berating them, you realise how mortified the lovers are being caught in such a... deshabille? You shrug off an outer layer and offer it to... the servant. They have little enough as it is, at least they should retain their modesty. Let's do that. The servant wraps himself in your garment. They are too mortified for thanks, but another older servant gives you a graceful nod. Listen to the anxious chaperone. Interesting. So we need to be... debutante and servants then. Okay. The music stops. Somewhere below, a mechanical rumble can be heard as the hour looms begin spinning Perdurance's one perfect perpetual day all over again. Spooky. Yeah, don't go banging under the table. That's how you get pink eye. One of the blacked out ballroom windows opens to reveal the passage back to the parlour at dusk, or perhaps dawn. The keening of the hours as they are spun backwards makes your legs weak and your hearts pound. You feel unaccountably wearied. You spot a figure masked in featureless black, their face covered by a smooth oval of polished obsidian. Who are they? You enter the parlour through the portrait of the Empress and limp away, sore-footed from dancing and stumbling through the dark. Behind you, the members of the court of Perdurance chatter and take tea, and make ready to begin their day anew, for tonight and every night thereafter is the Half-Light Mask. Alright, so we've managed to, at the very least, chat with some people. One of the debutantes wants a word. Okay, so I guess we should... Spending the day at Perdurance reduces your terror, and depending on who you please and how much, may grant other rewards. Well, let's speak to the debutantes then. They do hope you'll return soon. Even a day as impeccably engineered and artificially arranged as the one at Perdurance can grow wearying unless seasoned with the occasional newness. You leave richer in gossip, and soothed by distraction of the Half-Life Mask. We lost some terror, gained some gossip, and gained some experience. Cool. Well, we're going to have to go back in. We've got loads of invitations, so we need to go back. And once again, as usual, I will not be reading the text we've already seen once before. So at this point, we need to locate the councillor's agent. They'll be trying to make themselves known to you. You must only look for the signal. You drift nonchalantly around the room, observing and eavesdropping, and at last you come to a small corner table where one of the chaperones, a clairvoyant doctress, clairvoyant, oh no, is shuffling tarot cards. The back of the cards bears a distinctive familial pattern, the seal of the macabre counsellor. Oh, Ollie, thank you very much, dude. You just realised you've been subbed enough to have 4 kids. And where, pray tell, are they? Have you been a deadbeat? Don't be a deadbeat, Ollie. For God's sake, man. Thank you very much for the support, dude. Much, much appreciated. You give the doctoress the size of nods. She winks back. Please sit, she bids, and let me part the veil twixt present and future for you. The ominous tones are perhaps taking it a little bit too far. She's wearing modish fashions, but without any adherence to society's opinion regarding colour or pattern. Paisleys in magenta, layers, stripes of emerald and indigo. Her hair is a mousy brown, her eyes unremarkable. Her face is a pleasing brown, but not particularly distinguished. The overall impression she gives is one of dazzling colour and clashing patterns. A deliberate misdirection? She draws gruesome hand-painted cards and lumpen crystals from a clinking, beaded reticle, and constantly smokes cigars. Wait, is this Integra? Is that fucking Integra Helsing? We can introduce ourselves, get to know her, return to the morning room. Well, we need to get to know her. Or introduce ourselves. You were the promised help? You were promised help? Well, here it is. The clairvoyant doctress tosses the edge of her floral embroidered caplet and runs a hand down an equally elaborate bodice. I'm to be the heiress's replacement. We'll swap clothes, and perhaps a few other items. No one will know to look for her, because she'll still be here. Clever, yes? Perhaps your skepticism shows. She grins. Ah, you think we don't look alike? Allow me to reassure you, that is a temporary inconvenience. I'll worry about that. You worry about finding an escape route. I'd recommend gossiping with the debutantes, chaperones, and servants. Every cage, no matter how gilded, has a hatch through which someone can remove the shit. You mentioned the complication of the surplus sister, and the heiress refuses to leave without her. Quite. Is our employer forgetful, do you think, or manipulative? It doesn't matter, of course. We were paid for a single sister, and I can't split myself in 2. You'll just have to convince Miss Macabre to separate. The Mrs. Macabre... The Mrs. is... Mrs.? The Mrs. Macabre is... to separate, won't you? Alright, we're gonna have to try and convince them, I guess. Get to know her. Oh, she won't talk to us? Okay. Right, return to the morning room for now, then. What is it, Alucard? I'm going for a walk. Alucard! Hey, kids, you want to see a dead body? They're all in their keep. Oh, that's alright. Right then, we need to move onwards for now. We've got quite a few thingies for photos right now. We need to gossip with the chaperones, for starters. Where else to look for a scandal but amongst the guardians of morality? Perhaps they will know something useful about the macabre counsellor's daughters. Lying loosens their tongues. The older of the macabre counsellor's daughters, until recently, engaged in an affair with the fungulous forewoman below stairs, a woman lacking social status or connection. You point out the regimentation of each cycle. How could the luckless sister possibly slip away due to assignation? The chaperones indicate the nearby dumbwaiter, built to carry hot food and dirty dishes from below stairs. A concealed door in the morning room apparently serves a similar purpose. Next time you visit, perhaps you should take a little look below stairs. My secret staircase quality is now 10. Oh, that's right. Use your words, son. This is hard sometimes. Right, moving onwards. It is now evening in Perdurance. We can dance with them again, but we don't really want to. We can gossip with the debutantes, which we absolutely should. They have sharp eyes and minds under the flounces of taffeta, or so you hope. Perhaps they know something that will aid your escape with the counsellor's daughter. The debutantes tell you of the governesses, the empress's agents, who wear oval masks of featured obsidian. They are only glimpsed in the passages between morning and afternoon, between afternoon and evening, between evening and dusk, or possibly dawn. You hear stories of disappearances and secret tribunals, of interrogations and re-education. A court that lies beneath the court. There are hidden hatches in the passages. The doors of night. The governesses use them to remove those of us whose family displease Her Majesty. You wonder whether you can make a certain sister vanish in the same manner. After evening would be best. When passing through the tunnels after evening, look for a hidden passage. Dirty. Locate the secret tunnels of the governesses. Let's do it. You learn that the governesses, masked agents of Her Majesty, use hidden doorways into and out of the passageways between Perdonce's rooms. If you can find one, it will be exactly the escape route you need. Dirty. Hello, Auntie Uncle. We can dance if you want to. You can leave your words behind. Right then. The doors of night. The music ends, the dancing dies, the lights dim. The chaperones, like patient sheepdogs, herd the debutantes together. The door from evening opens into a lightless passage. As ever, the debutantes gossip and giggle, using merriment as their shield against the gloom and the faceless figures it might hold. This time, as you pass along the corridor, you turn your eyes from the candles to preserve your night vision. You ignore the procession and study the dark. There, a cloaked figure in a featureless obsidian mask emerges from an unseen door. They glide alongside the procession, looking intently into each person's face. The debutantes look away, a touch of hysteria creeping into their agility. You search the walls where the governess appears, finding the crack of a closed door and the hidden catch that opens it. This is the escape route you need to squirrel one of the sisters away. On a future evening in Perdurance, when all else is in place, you will be able to make use of this. Spooky. So, terribly sorry, I thought you were someone else. We made little impressions because we weren't really doing anything. That's fine. So now, we need to join the Half-Light Mass, but also go into the dumbwaiter, is what we need to do this time. We should have an option. Yeah, there we go, go below stairs, that's what we're looking for here. A concealed door blends in with the wallpaper here behind a bamboo screen, allowing servants to pass modestly in and out. This is literally story time with Halloween today, by the way. At least for this bit, anyway. So it's going to be a lot of reading. But I think this is fascinating. The idea of Perdurance was these creepy ladies that are going in this back passageway is really quite interesting. What up, Fairy Wolf?
Lewd.
Can we have Gold Orc then? And Ikigo for that. I don't really see him very often anymore. The areas below stairs are part like the area below stairs are part like the kitchen of a grand country house and part like a factory floor. Cooks prepare food in enormous pots. Servants appear with empty plates to be scraped off and cleaned, while others carry steaming dishes upstairs. Further back are rows upon rows of hour looms, each tended by weavers with their hairs pinned tightly back. The heat of the cooking combined with the shudder of the machinery and pandemonium. We can talk to the funliginous forewoman. She is an impressive sight, proceeding over the din with a plum and a rolling pin. Heisting time is interesting, yeah. The idea of, like, rolling back the day is cool. The forewoman's waistcoat is dark and tightly buttoned. Beneath it, a corset strives gallantly against her ample figure. Her boobs are sticking out. Her skirt is hitched up over a pair of soot-stained trousers and ankle boots. Strings of glass beads glitter at her throat, casting dazzles over her rich, orchard skin, as she bellows orders, sending workers scurrying from this loom to that. She turns to you, her eyes aligned with pitch, grime, or cosmetic affection. Ask what she does, or we can ask her about the luckless sister. Inquiring about the illicit affair almost always goes well. You've only been slapped twice. Well, thrice. Kapsh! The forewoman's expression turns hard in an instant. Them's above's been talking, have they? Snide little gossips. She's the only one of them worth anything. She sounds remarkably affectionate as she warms to her subject. Perhaps it was the luckless sister who broke off their affair. No, it was me. The forewoman admits miserably. Her face spasms for a moment. She draws out a handkerchief from her corset and coughs heartily into it. She shoves the handkerchief into a pocket, but not before you notice a violet stain on the fabric. Aha. Wait, she's ill? The forewoman has secrets. You noticed a violet stain, the precise colour of certain aggressive stains of fungus found in the Reach. Oh, I wonder she's from, thingy. Hybris, maybe. Saw that, did you? I travelled before as a forewoman, and one of my journeys I was exposed to a certain spore. They colonise both my lungs and my thoughts, and they're a part of something old and vast. They awake impulses in me, the last and latest of which is to bring them home. I've denied them as long as I can. I must leave soon. She looks away. That's why I broke off the affair. Better to do it than sneak off in the night. I thought about asking her to leave with me. Us. But it would mean abandoning her sister. What if the spores colonised her, too? No use worrying about the maybes. Perhaps you can use this information to make one sister convince the other to leave. Interesting. We can ask her what she does, but I don't think that gives us anything. The foreman squints. I keep this damned place running is what I do. Do you think the looms ravel their own time, or untangle knotted skeins, or order new consignments of hours to make sure thems above don't go wanting for their precious perfect day? You ever been to an hour carding accident? You ever seen a weaver's scalp torn off when their hair gets tangled in the warp? She takes a deep breath, and her already impressive bosom inflates to magnificent proportions. Them above may think they've all that, but right here, this is Purderant's heart and soul. Wait, does she mean the hour looms or her titties? Well, anyway, let's leave. Right, let's move onwards. Morning ends and afternoon begins. We can keep going below stairs if we want to, but at this point we should probably speak to the doctoress and tell her what's going on. No, there's actually nothing left to actually tell her, I guess, so that's fine. I guess for this point we need to just win over, charm a servant. There we go. You're lucky enough to be served by the exasperated butler himself. You assure him that his service has been impeccable, and he glows with pride. He promised to ensure that you are served only the very best brandy and port after the dessert course. Wasted on the debutantes anyway, he confides, with a glance over his shoulder. When you drink nothing but the best, you lose the ability to appreciate it. Hey, Noble! Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. How, Speaking of impressive bosoms, I reminded when I played Halo 4 for the first time, and like she's like, "Wake up, Chief," and you're like, "Jesus Christ, what the fuck? What happened to you?" Right. Charm the servants, assist the chaperones, so we can actually talk to the presumptuous heiress this time, and we can explain to her the funlicious forewoman's secret. The heiress might be willing to persuade the luckless sister to leave with you if she believes her sister is in danger. You tell her about the forewoman's condition, downplaying her reluctance to colonize the luckless sister and exaggerating her fungal features. You hint darkly at her motives, her almost mesmeric effect. The fungus's hunger for her ripe new flesh. The heiress is not gullible, but she is protective. Her eyes grow wider and her expression more concerned with every word. In the end, she thanks you heartily and agrees that the only safe course of action is to smuggle the luckless sister out of this place. You tell her to bring her sister to the clairvoyant doctoress when you next return. So we need to speak to the foreman below to ensure her discretion. Okay. Tie up an inconvenient loose end. The forewoman knows your interest in sisters and may endanger your escape. Let's see. Talk to the foreman, I guess. The cleaner you escape, the better. The foreman is a complication. You need to get her on side. Okay, that's fine. And I guess at this point we should dance with the luckless sister. Is there anything we can do here? No. Okay. Right, in that case we want to assist the chaperones. There we are. We got one debutante's favour and one servant's favour. Okay. Okay, to get to an anxious chaperone we need to get both things each time. Okay. One of the chaperones approaching the evening ends. She has one blue eye and one green eye. Ooh, interesting. She got heterochromia. Right. More purring. A servant tugs at your sleeve. Oh, that's cute. We're getting 3 gossip and some XP. Thank you very much. Right then, how many we got left? 4. We got plenty. Good stuff. Right then, we need to then go below stairs, don't we? And speak to the forewoman again. With the heaving bosom. Lie about your escape with the luckless sister. Allow her to say goodbye before you depart. I think we should do that. I think we should not lie to her. When the forewoman learns that the luckless sister is leaving the presumptuous heiress behind, she's stunned. How did you manage that? Bloody inseparable they are. Never mind, I probably don't want to know. She's obviously saddened, but summons up a grin. Good for her, really. She's too good for this place. And that mother of hers has another thing coming if she thinks my girl's going to roll over for her. Still, I'll find a chance to say goodbye. One goodbye can't hurt, can it? And don't worry, your secret's safe. See, there we go. You be nice to someone, and they'll be less likely to, you know, fuck with our plan. So now we got everything in place, hopefully. We know where the secret passage is. We got someone who will be willing to leave. So hopefully we've got everything we need to do then. Let's speak to the doctoress. Have we got everything we need to do? All is ready for her escape. The sisters are willing to part. An avenue of escape has been identified. Is she prepared to do her part? Let's do it. Yes, yes. Give me the sign in the evening. We'll meet in the passages between evening and the parlour. Righto. Lovely, lovely. Right, we'll charm the chaperone again. The chaperone soon considers you a fast friend. He definitely inserts you into a lively conversation between several debutantes. He also gives you a subtle signal to the servants, and thereafter you're always served the finest cuts of meat. Yay! Right, moving on. We might be able to do what we need to do here. Make your escape. I guess let's try. All is ready. You give the clairvoyant doctoress the faintest of nods, and she clicks her bag shut with a determined snap. Let's fucking go. The evening takes an interminable time to end. You endure waltz after dragging waltz. Debutantes wheel endlessly across the dance floor. Then it is over. The music and the dancing cease. The chaperones and the debutantes form their procession, ready to pass on to the parlour at dawn, or perhaps dusk, and begin the day again. You catch the eye of the luckless sister, who gives you a nervous nod. The door opens, the dark passage beckons, the procession files in. No sooner have you passed through the door than you hear a clatter behind you. The doctoress has made a show of dropping her bag in the dark, and searching for it. The chaperones are distracted. Taking the luckless sister's hand, dirty, you pull her into the hidden door. You fumble at the catch. There's a trick to it, it seems. Hurry! Your charge hisses. The catch turns, the door opens, and you step through. You wait with the luckless sister in the passage behind the door of night. Her breathing is shallow and tense. You hear the procession move on, and there at the tap of the hidden door, the doctoress, who seems uncannily well in the dark, is there. You admit her. Right, she says, professionally scrutinising your companion's features. Time to do my bit. What exactly is your bit? The luckless sister asks. The presumptuous heiress has chosen to remain. Her sister should not waste her sacrifice. The doctoress removes an unguent from her bag and begins rubbing it into the sister's temple, along her hairline, behind her ears and under her jaw. If you disappear, they will look for you, the doctoress explains, indicating that the other woman is to lie on the floor. Therefore, I will be your replacement. Ideally, I'll give that stuff another minute to work, but I need to rejoin the profession before you're missed. Be still and be quiet. Sitting aside the sister, she pushes her sharp fingernail into the skin of the girl's temple and slides it like a scalpel around her face, with a sound like tearing paper. Only my mother would consider this a reasonable plan, the luckless sister gasps. The doctoress shushes her. When the incision is complete, the doctoress reaches up and, with a tug, slides off her own face. Behind it is a solid knot of muscle, palpitating and inhuman, like a magician whipping a tablecloth from beneath a set of crockery. She's a faceless one. Dirty. They've got a name in Sunless Sea as well. She swaps her face and her sisters, and the sisters. A few pinches and tucks, the application of ointment from another jar, and the process is complete. Done, says the doctoress, as the luckless sister gingerly tests the edge of her new face as if she's afraid it will come loose. You turn back as You turn your back as they quickly trade clothes. Ask the doctoress what she is. You're certain she is not and has never been human. In old London, your kind called mine snuffers. Ah, there we go, the snuffers. We were not friends. Few of us made the journeys to the heavens. Or perhaps many of us did. Who knows how many of us hide behind faces you thought were familiar. She grins, and is surprised by the shape and feel of her new smile. Then it is time to part. She returns to the procession, and you lead the sister on. The governess's hidden tunnels wind behind the grand chambers and beneath the hour looms. You pass cells and shelves of records. Sometimes you hear voices, and hide until they pass. Eventually you find your way to an exterior gantry from where you can see your engine and the sidings of the parlour. Using a stolen lamp, you flash a signal until your crew comes to collect you. We've got the luckless sister. Ah, we've got her. Excellent. Jolly good. Right then. Good stuff. We've done it. Now, what we're going to do is do one more here, since we're here. A Nick Cage film, Face Off. I actually really kind of like that. Right, what I'm going to try and do is attempt to get friendly with both of them. Partial success. Let's do both. Let's do that. So we've got Servant's Favour. I need to get Debutante's Favour on the next one, in that case. I got now 2 debutantes favour. Damn, I think I might actually be slightly off. That's kind of annoying. Let's try it. You must be equally accepted by the debutant. Nah, I fucked up. Okay. I want to do this. I want to do this particular one. Right. That's the servant tugging at my sleeve. Okay. So what we need to do is, ideally, is get a. I've got 1 left. Okay. I want to gain favour with both the servants and debutantes. Damn. Failed. Okay. That's fine, actually. Failure is okay. What we don't want is a midway through one. There we go. That's what we want. 1 debutante and 1 servant favour. Excellent. And we want to do that one more time. It's evening. Shit! That is exactly what we didn't want. Right, we got 1 more. We got 1 more, so we can try again. We're getting loads of gossip though, which is really friggin' useful, by the way. Here we go. Last one. Perfect. What I could do is actually just completely. I've got to get a successful roll. 3 out of 3, potentially. That's fine. Again, failures are actually okay. We just don't want partial successes. Perfect. Good. Right. In theory now, yes, there we go. One of the chaperones approached you as the evening ends. She has 1 blue eye and 1 green. I need your help. Yes, what's up? You're trusted by both servants and debutantes, and that is rare indeed. It inclines me to hope that you may be admirable. Thus, I ask you for a favour. You're a traveller. I trust something to your care. Without a pause, she pushes her fingers into her own eye socket and pulls out an eye with a wet pop. Pop! Are you expected to take this? Wait. On closer inspection, the eye is glass, although the iris is inlaid with emerald and jet and flecked with gold. My family committed themselves to the Brazaban work world to pay off their debts. This will buy years off their service. I beg you, take it to them. You wrap the chaperone's eye in your cuff. Perhaps if you're travelling that way. Righto. And we got a chaperone. And they gave us 4 gossip and 200 XP. Right, we are done, finally, with Perdurance. We can leave! Okay, we actually need to go to Warbly Juxtamare, I guess, looking at this. I'm kind of tempted to go back to London after all this. Or the Most Serene Mausoleum. I might go Warbly. Oh no, we need to go to the Clockwork Sun, actually. That's fine. Let's actually go what we would do normally. So let's go north and go to Warbly. The Evening Ballroom. Ooh. It makes sense. There is loads of these people here. Like it's literally that's the Empress's leverage against everybody. Oh, excuse me. I need to drink some Pepsi there. Keep my voice alright after all that reading. I hope everyone enjoyed that bit of story time. I thought that was quite interesting. Going on a heist to try and rescue a sister. Ew. Something stirs below. Ugh, funky. Story time equals good time. It was intriguing, wasn't it? I recently watched the entire LP of The Maiden in Black Water. Any thoughts on the kind of weird game this many years later? It was interesting. It was interesting. I don't think it was particularly scary, and I think it kind of dropped the ball quite a few times. However, I do think it was reasonably intriguing. I know it's coming out on Steam, isn't it? What the fuck? Oh dear! That's not ideal. Yeah, let's pretend that was not a thing. That's a giant scorn fluke. I wonder if that's what was in Warbridge Juxtamare all along. Don't I have a quest for Warbury? I'm not sure. Let's have a look a minute. Oh, we gotta go back to the Clockwork Sun. Okay. We gotta go to Magdalen's as well. Okay. The long passage. Council's daughter. Okay. Cool. Okay. That was spooky. I've never seen that before, by the way. That's really quite creepy. That was unexpected. Oh. Eateth the shitteth. Gain savage secrets or a tale of terror. I will just loot the hold, it's safer. A triple locked place? What's in there? Oh, Navitine gemstones. We actually need some of those, that's kind of useful. The belly. Ugh. Is that something do you think we want to kill? It might just be Gribbly. Right, here we go. Into Warbury. Right then. Oh yeah, the miss. What do we want to do with the miss? Offer protective talismans to the crowd. I guess we could make money. That seemed a bit lame, but... Offer sanctuary to those aboard your train. Yeah, who wants to join us? You hurry the panic visitors aboard, and they quickly sign contracts of service. Anything to get away from here as quickly as possible. Yay, free peeps. Right then. We wanna smuggle ourselves into Warbury, don't we? It's a lot of money though. Right, first of all, cage catch. No, we want fuel. Oh. Okay. I don't know if we actually want to go into Warbury Juxtamare though. To be perfectly honest, I don't think there's anything I need to do here right this second, so... Sunless Siege had a real problem that the combat kind of sucked ass. And honestly, the deja vu drifting in this makes a huge difference when it comes to actually like playing. It's really quite nice in comparison. Doesn't the Clockwork Sun do fuel? Yes. Okay. Honestly, that putter and stuff was awesome. I don't think I ever did that before either. Chug 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 chug. What have we got in here? We got 3 tea. We need that's tea for the Clockwork Sun. Where are we? You're in this place on the sky. It's on sale at the moment as well. Tamiz. It's a decent price. It's like £7 or something. Well worth it. Rescuing the luckless sister from that place. Yes, exactly. That's what we did there. Ooh. I did that before. Oh, did I? Did I actually do it before? Okay, I wasn't sure. Oh, you bought it yesterday. Nice, nice. Chuck, 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 chuck. You worship the elders, not fight the elders. It's true. Nacho is very, very correct. Hey Gadget, how you doing? The face tearing off thing, yeah. The snuffers are really spooky. They can board your ship in Sunless seas and murder all your crew. Or maybe they are your crew and you never knew. Fuck. I blame Pumpkin. It's the safest way. I like that emote, that's great. Just kill your crew, no biggie. What about eating the crew? I mean, that's both killing and using the crew in a constructive way. Kane, no you. Eat everyone. You're sitting in an urgent waiting room. Oh no, Gadget, I'm sorry. Well, I hope they get that sus for you. Tea. Right, we need some more fuel. Right, since we're here, Celestial Exhibition. That's the donating stuff, isn't it? If we want to get experience and whatnot, which we don't right this second. What else we got here? Volunteering with the short-sighted professor. We get a little, doing this way, we get a little bit of terror, which is nice. Get a bit of terror gone. We can wander the gardens. Right, we want to write a port report. Obviously, that's $100 dues. Oh, we failed. Did we get terror for our trouble? Yeah. Acquire an invitation to Perdurance. I don't think we need any more invitations to Perdurance, but hell, we can. It gives you a lot. It's a good way of getting rid of terror, so I'll take it. We mean to ask this, but when were you doing more Subnautica? Probably not for a bit, Gadget. I wasn't really feeling it towards the end of that. I enjoyed it at first, but I don't know. It just didn't, I don't know. Wasn't quite as fun as the first one. I probably just need to give it another go at some point, but, no, I don't want to spend our last, thingy. Okay, so, the Rochester Club, is there anything we want to do in here? We can do a race, but we don't do that. This is what I wouldn't mind doing. So what we could do, if I have a look, there's an assaying device that gives us hold as well, I think. It's plating. I mean, that's not bad, actually. Gives us armor. And gives us 2 quarters, which is actually pretty decent. Mechanical Turk. Veils, that's hold. That's a mining array. I've got one of those, I think. That's the cannery. That's a mining array. That's a cannery. I thought there was one that was a, I thought there was something else here. No, maybe not. I thought there was a new... Maybe, is there different designs at different times, maybe, but... Is there anything else we could do? I need that tea, unfortunately. Nah, nothing we want to do right now, that's fine. A free slushie machine! Oh, do it! Get some slushies. No, that's fine. Okay, so we're done here for now. So we want to go to the Clockwork Sun next. What DLC is that, sorry? Oh, you mean for Sunless? No, for Subnautica, yeah. It just didn't... It definitely whiffs of they weren't quite sure what they wanted to do with it, I feel. A 1950s gnome head wreath, that sounds pretty spooky. Grindtastic. I mean, the first one kind of had this massive, massive open sea that really felt like something you could get your teeth into to explore. This new one feels very, very squidgy in comparison. I don't mind grinds if there's fun things to explore and interesting stories. Like this. I mean, to a certain extent, this has a bit of a grind to it. But it has such an intriguing mystery of WTF that I don't really care too much. But with Schlubnautica, the second one, Below Zero, it's just, it didn't feel quite as intriguing for me. That's just my opinion, man. But, you know. It did reuse many assets, yeah. I think it was a perfectly adequate game. It just, after playing the first one, it feels very eh. I feel if you never played the first one, you might get more out of it, perhaps. Chug 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 chug. Right, we are heading to the Clockwork Sun. Everyone loves the Clockwork Sun. Yay! The sun! The sun! We can drop off our tea, and we can get a new quest from the sequencer. I wonder if at some point we're going to run into the big-titted corset fall woman again. And see if we can, maybe because she's trying to offload her mushroom somewhere, isn't she? Pull down the blinds. Yeah, seriously. The sun, the sun, the sun, the sun. I love this. Duck, 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 duck. Daka, 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 daka. You can hear it before we even get there. It is this fucking Eldritch nightmare. Speaking of daughters, we actually have to drop off the daughter in the the most serene mausoleum. I guess we could basically swing by London and do it that way, and then do that to finish off that like little loop there. The sun memes an Endwalker. You meaning about Azim and stuff, or? Not much left to explore here. No, we've actually covered most of this area. I think we've unlocked all the stations now. We got some quests to be doing, and then we might want to go to the next zone. All right, Marek, enjoy yourself. Right then. Ooh, scavenging with the Dawn Rats. What we got here? Fuel or supplies? Oh, actually, before we do that, we should drop off our tea. I've got a decent clap for that. And we got a military stamp permit. We get some munitions if we want any. Don't think we do though. Right, let's do some 50% or 6%. Ah, let's get some supply. Oh my god, we've got loads of supplies there. 4. Holy crap. Decent. Right, let's write a port report about the Clockwork Sun. A Clockwork Sun in that underground dome area. Oh, is there? I didn't actually notice. Is that in the trailer? Right, we're going towards Azimuth, so we can see the sequencer. And we are going to hand in our quest to the sequencer. Complete your charitable assignment to the sequencer. He demands you tell him everything about it. The distribution, the words of gratitude, the smiles on the faces of the little children. He listened to all with a beatific, faraway expression. No doubt he's already planning his next act of unprovoked kindness. 500 sovereigns, 250 experience. Nice. Another charitable assignment. Where do they want to go? Walbury Juxtamare. That's the one we literally just had, but fine. I'm guessing it's only got a few of these. Right then. Let's get one more. Lovely. Right, time to leave. Oh no, Vic, I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens. I know what you mean. Someone who's super nice gets suspicious. I think we actually go straight to London from now. Go straight back. Alright, Vega, take care of yourself, alright? I mean, a giant clockwork sun that, like, whispers horrible things to you and turns you to glass is pretty spooky. That's alright, it's alright, Gadget, no worries. It's no problem. You ain't gotta apologise. Chug, 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 chug. Friend or foe? Shit. Excellent. What do we get for our trouble? Scavenge. Oh, we'll just repair our ship. Score. Save us a lot of money. Gain some terror for our trouble. Excellent. So what's here? Oh, we can finally do some assaying. About bloody time. What do we get for our trouble? A windswept habitation. We can swap stories with the Skylark, share your food with them to gain reduce terror and sky stories. Actually, that's not a bad shout. A barrel of unseasoned hours. Nah, let's swap. Yeah, give them some that, and we'll gain sky stories and terror drop, which is actually super worth. Terror is one of the harder things to control, so getting rid of some terror for freebies is really nice. Well, I say freebies, but you know. And since we got loads of supplies for freebies, that's kind of a win-win. Maybe some people want whispers and turn to glass. I mean, that's true. It's a fashion statement. I mean, I've never been turned to glass. You know, maybe it's really nice. Oh. Ooh! Ooh, scraped some paint off there, I think. That was close. Right, I want to drop off the quest for, the Most Serene Mausoleum, and then I want to do the Floating Parliament, Brazamon Workworld stuff. We need to pick up our Devil at the Home Bureau as well at some point soon. We've also got a fair bit of money. Maybe, because I'm on mobile and the screen's so small, I can't read the little text pop-ups that happen. Oh, do you mean on the, when we're travelling on the world? Yes, I can do that. What I'm doing, by the way, is anything we haven't seen before, I'm reading. And anything we have seen before, for the sake of brevity, I'm not. So if you're wondering why I'm skipping certain things, that's why. It's because we've read it previously. But if anything spooky or interesting pops up, I will read it, don't worry. Dong, 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 dong. Dong, 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 dong. Right. Where are we? Almost at London. Who do we change our port reports into? The establishment? To be honest, I do kind of need some ministry stamp permits. I think it might actually be worth dropping them off to the ministries. Hey, Cardio. Hey, Moggs. No worries. Enjoy your Friday busyness. Lurk away, dude. Lurk away. Right, we're in London, which you can see is friggin' massive. The Throne of Hours, domed and vast, presides over the riot and glory of London. Where is the Throne of Hours, anyway? I guess maybe it's here? Maybe it's there? I actually don't know. Hey, Wolf Soul! A bit of chill and ween. Oh yeah! Chill and ween. Love it. Alrighty, so the Ministry of Public Decency, and we can deliver our reports to the auditor. There you are. So he will give us 400 sovereigns and more gratitude. We can gain a Ministry Stamp permit if we wanted to, or a Crypto Benefactor. I don't know how much we need, it doesn't say. Although that would cost 3. I need a Ministry Stamp permit, I don't know how many we lose. We lost 2 gratitude. Okay. That's fine. And how much for Crypto Benefactor? It's 6. Okay, but Crypto Benefactors are great because we can use them for a lot of money. So, that's cool. Right then, we're going to dock at St. Dominic's. Upgrade time. I think we've got the biggest ship we can for here. There isn't a huge amount we want to do right now. I mean, we could get another something in the plating slot. I don't actually need more crew. That's the thing. The other option is getting a new engine, which makes us go faster, but it also uses more fuel up, so I don't know if that's worth. I don't know if the efficiency is a good trade-off or not. I really don't know. The next zone we go to, we can get a earlier train. When we go to Eleuthia. So we definitely want to get a train at Eleuthia, for sure. Alrighty, so first things first. Literature for where? The Avid Horizon. Could potentially do that. Right, first of all, let's dump everything in the bank that we don't currently need. Right. What are our current things? Gemstones. Gemstones for the mausoleum. I've only got one right now. I mean, we could actually hand that in while we're over there. And literature for the Avid Horizon. I could also do that. That's also nice and easy. Fine. How many approved literature do they wanted? 3. Okay. Easy peasy. So we only need 3. Fine. Jolly good. Right then, at the Crown Yards, like, these are all the ships we could buy. As you can see at the moment, we've got the best one.
Lewd.
Leo, thank you for 33 Loody Loods. Thank you very much, dude. I'm glad you're here, man. Thank you very much for your lovely, lovely support. We could actually upgrade our hull, potentially, at some point, but... That's the thing I'm talking about, this thing. It gives us 15% more speed. It gives us a full steam ahead speed as well, but also eats 30% more fuel. So we're essentially losing 15% fuel in terms of efficiency, but we get places faster for 3,000. It's quite expensive. I don't think it's worth. To be perfectly honest. We could also get 10 more HP, but I don't think we really need it. We're not dying because of the amount of health we've got, so I think for now we're actually okay. I think for now we just save money and keep going. There we go. Right, while we're here, what do we want to do? The princess is in London, so we will go to there. So we're visiting our princess, who we've left off. Do we want to gain a condemned experiment or a cryptic benefactor? Probably neither. Otherworldly artifact. Okay, I mean, condemned experiments are friggin' useful, so let's grab one of those actually. Do we want? I don't want terror, or I don't need any moments of inspiration. I'm just gonna leave for now. That's fine. Ambition, wealth. So we actually want to buy... We need 5,000 sovereigns to buy a residence, but we don't want to do that yet. That's our last thing we want to get sorted. The Silken Salon, this is where we can trade in our Cryptic Benefactor, if we want to. For 300 sovereigns and 250 experience, which is pretty nice. So we'll do that, because we got a freebie. So gain some experience, which is always nice. Jolly good. I don't think there's anything else here we want to do. The bookkeeper. I don't think there's anything here we want to do for the bookkeeper. Nope, that's fine for now. Alright, so I think then we mosey ourselves down directly south to the mausoleum. Are you contributing to the Sky London Strange Space Warring? Yeah, probably actually. I mean, it can't be that healthy, this place, can it? So. Yeah, waiting on a pizza. Oh, pizza. That actually would have. I could have got a pizza earlier. I wasn't really feeling it, but that's why I drink Pepsi. Pepsi for dinner is the best kind of dinner, to be honest. I will accept it. You can get pizza tomorrow. I could do, actually. I could get pizza tomorrow. I have to see what I fancy. Get food. I'll get some food tomorrow or something. So good. So good. You had coffee for breakfast. I mean, coffee for breakfast is pretty solid. You're gonna buy some subs? Well, like sub sandwiches or something. Sub sandwiches are cool. Righto. Once we go to the mausoleum, we finish this quest. That's really solid. And then we can go to the Brazamon work world. And I think at this point, potentially, we could go to Eleuthia next and see what we can do there. If everyone's game for that. Eleuthia is the land of darkness. There is no artificial sun there, however, they have made themselves a moon, which reflects the light. Well, I'm not in Bath at the moment, Billy. I've escaped to the middle of nowhere, I'm afraid. Force feed me? What, are you going to eat the food and then vomit in my mouth? Blah, 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 like vommy mommy. Hey, die. Saves suggestion. That makes sense. You got to be efficient about this kind of stuff. That's a very sensible plan. Reminds me of those little baby birds that can vomit their food at predators. So predator like sticks his face in the nest and they go, eh. They're like, ugh, Jesus. Ugh. Disgusting. Okay, looks like Vampire's finished downloading, so we'll play that in a little bit. See what that's like. What if the predator's into that shit? Joke's on you. I'm into that shit. There's a Vampire Bloodhunt playtest, which is like a Battle Royale vampire game. I don't know what to make of it. Well, I don't know what, that's why we're going to try it and see. That's why we're going to try it and see. Ooh, attending a funeral. A deathless funeral. Alright, let's do it. The funerals of those joining the deathless are rare. Privileged onlookers are intended to attend when they occur for their own betterment. A formal civil servant is generous in his divestment. His lands he divides among his lovers. His titles are given to the most obsequious of his children. His winding sheets are lavish, as the endowment of hours bestowed upon him. The macabre counsellor takes him by the hand and leads him away to his new tomb. Not before conveying her thanks to all present. One day, she implies, it might be you being so honoured. Oh, that's good. Right. Write a report since we're here. We need to visit the deathless. Approach the deathless. Visit the macabre counsellor. We have some business with her. And deliver the luckless sister. She's not the daughter the counsellor asked for, but one daughter is surely better than none. Ooh, interesting. Anyway, sorry. Since your passenger wears the doctress's face, the macabre counsellor doesn't actually realise you have brought her the luckless sister rather than the presumptuous heiress until the former opens her mouth. Hello, mother. I'm afraid my sister's safe from your absurd machinations. Better the Empress's prison than your manipulative crutches. In your mind's eye, you see your reward evaporate into dust and ash, and cry. Then the macabre counsellor laughs. Oh, my dear, you are much more spirited than I remember. Perhaps you are worthy to be my heir after all. I'd rather die. The macabre counsellor laughs even harder. Excellent. That's rather a requirement. She draws you aside. Most satisfactory. You will have everything I promised and more. Now, if you excuse me, my daughter and I have some important matters to discuss. We have a Crimson Promise. Ooh. 3 casters and 19 gemstones. Fantastic. 1,000 experience. That's some good shit right there. So, we go to the bazaar and we can drop off these gemstones. We need 5 in all, but hell, that's still a good attempt, I'd say. Yeah, we needed 5. So if we finished that, we'd have got a little bit more experience. But hey, 4 is still really good, and that's a good thing to have. So very, very nice. That was actually incredibly useful. So then, we can turn a member of our crew to get some terror down. We'll do that quickly. For 100 sovereign, we lose loads of terror, which is great. We don't want to contemplate the dead sun. That's a really good way of gaining terror. Right, so let's approach the deathless again and see if anyone can do anything for us. The Dismal Chamberlain we can talk to if we wanted to. I don't know if we want to speak to the Macabre Counsellor. I mean, sure, why not? After we've done a quest for her, we might be able to get something. Your name is on the lips of the deathless few, the Emperor's most prized courtier. You've gained favour. Okie dokie. I don't think there's anything else we want to do right now. I gained some terror, which is kind of annoying. We can get rid of that in like 2 seconds by doing this. What we do, we visit the Prince Consort's memorial, and we pay 3 sovereigns, and it reduces 1 terror per sovereign. Or sorry, per 3 sovereigns, 1 terror. So it's 15 sovereigns for the sake of losing a little bit of terror, which is actually kind of handy. So we'll just quickly do that. We're now briefly without terror. Yay! Right then, we next are going to... Where are we going next? We're going to the Home Bureau, the Avid Horizon, to hand in our next quest stuff. which is approved literature, I think it is, at the Avid Horizon. And then we're going to go to the Brazamon work world after that. Oh, what is my... supplies? Supplies. Oh, that's fine. That'll work out fine. Did you deliver someone to be murdered and turned into a literal corporate zombie? No, no, no. The interring a member of your crew is a dead member of the crew we have already. But their body is with us still. And so we're basically getting them buried properly. Vampire or vampire? No, like, as in Vampire the Masquerade. This game. Vampire the Masquerade. Baker's Trust. This is mining community. Alright, because this is annoying. I guess we should go around, actually. Actually, we probably can actually go this way, eventually. Oh, or can we not? Okay, fine. You meant the unlucky sister? No, no, she's not actually... So when they say the deathless, it's more of a case that they cannot die because they're being gifted time by the Empress. And so they are deathless in the sense that they cannot leave the mausoleum. They are not allowed to own land or titles while they are there, but they get to live forever. So in all retrospects, they are dead in terms of what they can own and property and whatnot. So no, she's not going to kill her own daughter, don't worry. I mean, not that we'd give a shit. We got paid, yo. Yeah, payday! Oh, that looks bad. Should we fly right into it?
Lewd.
The storm that speaks. Your crew stop their ears against the voice in the wind. As nameless as the locos. Yeah. Can we go straight down? Guess not. Alright. We've seen Thor Ragnarok. You know what happens when you fly into the Devil's Anus? Yeah, you end up teleporting over somewhere, right? Where's the meme with the crying cat and the thumbs up when you need it? We do have a useless cat on board, though, if that's any good. See? Useless cat! Meow! Oh yes, we need to talk to our ratties, don't we, for the quest we did. Speak to the Rat Brigade. They have Vilma's part of the account number. Who's next? Cinders knocks back a shot of something unspeakable. We've decided. Our medic, Vian, or our demolitions rat, Angel. They refuse to work together. Oh, excuse me. Lord knows why the lieutenant kept them in the same unit. Though he did have Sponge for brains and managed to bungle betraying us all. It's our adventure stupidity. Cinder scowls. Anyway, Sarge knew we couldn't keep them both. Told me while he was scammered on gin. Gave both of them the same number. Vilma scampers forward. Vivian's an old friend. She's at Magdalen's. She won't leave till she knows they can manage without her. We need to give them a condemned experiment. Angel's completely barking, but if you want him, you'll want a Frati thrown in his honour. Munitions. Some inspiration on our part. Up to you. We shouldn't choose between comrades. So you can recruit Vian at Magdalen's, or Angel at the Palmer and Plenty's. So we have to go to the Reach, either way, for this. Cool. That's fine. The Rat Brigade is our engineers. Although I'm not using them right now, actually. We're using the Clayman, I think, instead. We actually need to go to Magdalen's for our Clayman as well, so that kind of worked out for the best. Ratties, 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 ratties. Everyone loves ratties. 1 out of 5 stars. The Storm That Speaks is very poor choice in conversations. It's interesting. The Storm That Speaks is a bit of a shitter, really. Okay. The Rat Pack was oppressed Ratmans. These are like more chill. Oh, shit. So this is the Avid Horizon. The sea is below us. From the Sunless seas. The sea is pouring through the hole in the gate. Which is probably not ideal. Even the rat brigade shivers at the sudden cold. They steal extra bedding for their nest. There's the sea beneath us. Nothing can go wrong. Right. At the bazaar we can hand in our literature. We've done that, and we gained... Oh, it repaired our hull. That's actually kind of nice. They got immaculate souls here. I mean, that's quite cheap for immaculate souls. I might grab a couple. They're quite expensive, but that's still useful. Okay, so at the Home Office, we want a port report, of course, at the Home Office. I mean, it'd be rude not to, right? We can have some tea. Reduce some terror. Having tea always reduces your terror, it's great. Entertain a request from the acting senior probator. Oh yeah, we didn't do this last time. So good, your ear, Captain. He clasps your hand. His skin is cold. I've been issued an imperial pardon from London for one of our detainees here. He looks at the three nearest guests in the Home Office, who are following the conversation intently. Just the one, mind. Procedure demands that someone cannot be pardoned without an independent witness vouching for them, so it'd be highly improbable for me to do so. He gives you a besieging look. If you would help, do speak to them. Those three. Return to me when you've made your choice. So we've got to... Someone needs to be, let go, I guess. The three detainees singled out by the acting senior probator have taken over one of the interview rooms. The aristocrat is contoured like a contented cat over a rumpled armchair. The courtier sits on a windowsill, a cup of tea rattling in her hands, and the nun occupies a stiff-backed chair and is reading something decidedly ungodly. You may interview the detainees and make your judgment at your leisure. You could, of course, make your decision without interviewing them, but that would render your choice somewhat arbitrary. Perhaps that's in keeping with the spirit of the place. Let's interview them all, I suppose. The former courtier, brilliant, magnetic, merciless, infuriating. Either her personality or her politics have kept her on Her Majesty's list of undesirables. She shuts a small hand mirror as you approach. Greying. I had a lovely mane when I arrived here. Red as June, they used to say. Was hoping to see the suns, but I suppose the palace hasn't forgotten. An MP I'm equated with had promised it was all water under the bridge. Go to the floating parliament and speak with a friend. Oh, actually, we can talk to all of them that way, can we? Interview the handsome aristocrat. He summons a dazzling smile as you approach. Oh, thank you, again. The nun, occupation, nun. Oh, at last, my captain. May I call you my captain? He does not wait for a response. It's been a dreadful mix-up, you see. I have a twin brother in London. Terrible sort. Rather ruined my reputation with Her Majesty. So we go to London and talk about that. And the nun. Surely she shouldn't be here. She lights up another cigarette as you watch her. She looks down at her cigarettes and you and sighs. Oh, I could have gone home by now. I would have. Nothing's worth this much bloody waiting. Pardon my imperial. Was going to stay in a convent in the mausoleum, but that's been buggered now. So we can go to the most serene mausoleum and see. Right, we're going to defer our decision for now and come back later. What's at the Market of Truth? Oh, we can purchase a caged catch. Nah. Alright, time to go. Right then, we are going to the work world now. The nun's already winning. I mean, if the nun's anything like the nun from Genshin Impact, then... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. This is a two-handed job. Shit. Scorn fluke. Nasty fucking thing. Gotcha, you shit. Alright. This will grant otherworldly artifacts and insight into the Scorn flukes. That'd be great. But there's a 40% chance of that fucking over. That's a... Oh, nice! Its inhuman music rages and sobs. The polyphonic scream brings your crew to a sudden tears. Discipline keeps them working. They are careful to maintain distance from the oozing grey exudate. In abrupt silence, the remains liquefy and dissipate. Any artifacts remaining are too tainted to gather. So we've got 2 otherworldly artifacts, 50 sovereigns, and we've got 3 Commingling of choirs. Oh, nice. Right then, onwards. I missed one ward. What did I miss? Sorry, Kane. Did I miss something? What? 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 Oh, what? I blame Noble. Chuck. Right. We'll hand this thing at the Brasmon work world, and then I'm trying to think what we should do next. I wonder if we should do Vampire earlier, or I guess we should finish our loop here first. I guess would make sense. Oh, that looks shifty. As does that. You know what? I'm not going to get involved. Insert elite death noise.
It's the demon!
It's 7 bongs. 7 bongs. Make sure you get your drinks order in. 7 bongs. Chug. Yeah, I think we want to go to Eleuthia, but we got a few things to do in the Reach as well before we go to Eleuthia. And I think we need to go too, because in the Reach, yeah, the Blue Kingdom's kind of smaller. But yeah, I think obviously that's the Blue Kingdom Transit Relay, that's the Albion. I think the Eleuthia's one is like here somewhere. I think it was here, if I remember right. Down here, like past Hybris. That's where we need to go. Those Scorn Fruits are really freaky. So that thing we blew up just now, I think the thing at Walbury Juxtamare is a bigger version of that. Which vampire game are we playing? We're playing the new... Playing the new one, which is in a playtest at the moment, which is a like vampire battle royale, like a vampire style battle royale. Ooh. Yep. Free food. Woo. Right, come here, you little shit. Ooh, otherworldly artifacts, always handy. Can trade those for condemned experiments. If we finish our Rat Squad quest, I think they upgrade and get even burlier, which is really nice. We're actually a little bit run on fuel. They sell fuel. Battle Royale Vampires, yes, literally Masquerade. I don't know how it's going to work, so we're going to have a look at it in a minute. But the thumbnail is some sort of like vampire with their cleavage out, so I mean that's promising already, I'd say. Right, we're at the work world now. You're waiting for Alice to suddenly push an abusive psychiatrist from our train. I know. That'd be perfect, right? Lewd vampire, sign me up. Yes. I forget if you get the Sunless Seas thing where you suddenly lose random ports due to dickery. I'm not sure, actually. That's a good question. I'm really not sure. Unseasoned hours, if we want to... 5 unrest at Brasmon. Well, we need fuel. Perfect. We can get hours if we want to, but I think we're okay. I think we do need a couple of hours, probably. Now I think about it. Right. Since we're here, we need to go to the bit between, no? Let's see. We need to go for a tour. But I'm wondering if we need to, help a work worlder with their paperwork. Fail. Bummer. Right, I think we need to go on a tour so we can give the lady the thing, can't we? So let's go for a tour. Once again, we've done this previously, so I'm not going to read any of the stuff that isn't new. So we're gaining a carriage clock, so we can go down to the work world where time is running at a different speed than up above. And the carriage clock essentially keeps us safe, so we don't get fucked with the time thing. So we're on a tour, but what we need to do on this tour is smile at the workers. There we are. We should have a particular section. Sneak away from the group. There we are. So what we should be able to do now is give charity. We want to write a port report. There we go. Explore the true Brazavon. This is still... That's really annoying because there should be a quest here somewhere. I'm not quite sure where it is, so we can do this. Trade sky stories for a savage secret. You've been kind to the workers of the Brazabon. Oh, this is new, sorry. You have to shout over the clamour of the machines. Some of the workers ignore you, some mock you, some only stare with the hard, suspicious eyes. Others listen as closely as their labour allows and ask questions when you pause. One or two reply with stories of their own, about the travails of their own lives before they came here, and after. There's still time. Bribe an overseer to spare the birch. It takes a substantial crime for the overseers to risk visiting Brazavon personally and getting caught in its accelerated days. This one wants to get this over with as quickly as possible and back to the bit between. His bribe is practically cursory. Right, I think for this time we go rejoin the tour. It's really annoying because I think there should be a way to... We'll finish the tour for now, unless it's at the end where we hand this in. I'm confused. Let's have a look. Where's this quest we've got? The chaperone's request. Take it to Brabazon. Yeah, we're here. So where do we actually hand in the... I'm actually going to quickly look at this. Just so I know what I'm doing. Sunless skies. The chaperone... chaperone's request. Or bequest, even. Let's have a look. Where do we hand this in? Doesn't say. That's annoying. Okay. Great. Alright, never mind. We're gonna have to wing it them. How's the pizza? Was it good? Alright then. I guess we could go for another tour. Right, let's join the tour again and see if we can sneak off, and maybe this time we can hand this in, because we're getting more friendly with them. Right, here we go. Here's the new... Right. Visit the glassworker. No, we're going to sneak away from the group again. Right. We'll trade supplies for Tales of Terror. The locals are growing so used to the gruel, and even Murgatroyd's fungal crackers come as an exotic extravagance to them. You share what you have with as many as you can. Fuller bellies means more strength. I gained some terror, but I gained some Tales of Terror and lost supply. That's fine. We'll bribe an overseer as well. Ah, here we go. We can actually do something a bit different now. Oh, interesting. Meet with the workers' leader. A faintly bearded youth sidles up to you. Our Gov wants a word. Alright. The youth ushers you past his exhausted peers into a two-story brick house. Its door is lit with a red lamp. It's gonna be close. A wiry gingerhead man grins at you over a desk littered with documents. Some are crisscrossed with scrawled notes, others are pristine and freshly inked. The faintly bearded youth has a beatific smile. Our leader, the reverend activist, saw your work. He said you might be able to help. We've heard of your generosity. He pumps your hand. His grin is wry. And as we know, the reward for generosity is to be asked to be more generous still. Let's see what this... Oh, I gotta leave soon. You've seen the conditions here. There is a lot of the unfortunate, not the deserving. Brazabon is at peace. Workers respect their lot in life, but they shouldn't. I want you to help us fight back and secure better conditions for everyone who's sent here. He pats the faintly bearded youth on the back. We have the will and the strength, but lack something you have in abundance. Freedom. We need provisions and materials. We need someone who can smuggle them in. One of the overseers in the bit between believes in the cause. They will help you. We need to leave then. Okay. Rejoin the tour. There we go. Okay. I don't think there's anything new here then. Alright. If we go back to Little... Oh, we can't go to Little... Yeah, there we go. Travels to Little News. Is there anything here we can do? Oh, there we go. Deliver the chaperone's request. That's what we were looking for. Hello, Alice Nightmare. Alternate dimension communist. A chaperone at Purda has asked you to deliver a bequest here, and in order to reduce the term her family needs to serve at Brazbazon.
Lewd.
Lewd? This world seems to have a lot of smog, which makes it smogging hot. Ayy, lewd. Hello, Jessica. Thank you very much, Arth. Hello, Eric. How you doing? Thank you for the biddies, Arth. You are directed to a modest desk in a confined office in a shabby corner of the mansion. A brisk secretary greets you and offers you tea. A formality, not a genuine offer. The chaperone's jeweled eye is heavy in your pocket. Deposit the eye as requested. She examines the artificial eye critically. We'll have to get it professionally assayed, of course. Its market value will determine the amount of time by which service can be reduced. At that point, the residents in question will have to decide how the reduction will be divided among them. If a dispute occurs, the cost of legal resolution will be deducted from the value of the bequest. She drops the eye into a drawer. We'll take care of it. She completes the stamps and an elaborate series of forms, then hands them to you. They are labyrinthine and baroque. Exactly the sort of thing you could use to befuddle someone, some overworked junior official. Cool. Well, that's that done then. Actually, we can actually go to the revolutionary agent. Interesting. Well, we're not gonna do this right now. What time is it? Okay. Right. We need to go to the Parliament, don't we, as well? Right, you know what? I'm gonna save it here before we do anything else, so. And then we'll have a look at this vampire thing. So give me 2 seconds to load all this up. And then sort the volume out a minute. Kilker says he wants to play as well. But we'll have a quick look at this before we poke him. I've got to make an account, I guess, first. Alright, give me 2 secs, folks. Let me just change this over. Right. I think it's an alpha test, isn't it? So I'll just put that on there. So, Bloodhunt. There we are. Bonk. Right, I'll just twat that we're doing this a minute. There we are. I have now twatted. I'll change the thingy over. Right, it won't be a tick, folks, as we have a look at this. Right, create an account. Oh, Jesus. Halloween. Why don't you use a Steam account? I dread to think. Right. And your date of birth, excellent. You want my fucking bank account details while we're at it? Bloody thing. Right. I confirm I've read the user like. Oh. Is there a DMCA copy third? Oh god, have I got to scroll through the entire thing? Okay. Consent to export of personal data. Well, I got no choice in the matter, have I? Check your email for verification code. Sorry, folks, won't be a sec. Once we get this done. Dear Kindred, here's the Bloodhunt code. Excellent. Put cloaker. Oh, if he wants to join in, he can. Right. Here we go. The library abounds. Yes, it's eats people. No, no.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
What up?
Right. Clegg is going to join, and because it's a multiplayer game, we're going to see what we can make of this.
Try endpoint, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah. Placeholder. Nice.
This is a placeholder.
In fact, it doesn't have my name all over it, means it's definitely streamable.
Use your senses.
Well, I mean, like I said earlier, I saw like literally lyrics stream it to like 30,000 people, so
Yeah. Press
it'd be
X.
kind of weird.
Avoid breaking the masquerade.
And there was also no NDA to accept or anything, so.
To maintain the masquerade, you must not let mortals see you for what you
World of Darkness. Is this your first time booting it up?
Yeah, it's now going through this tutorial thing.
Yeah, it should just throw you straight in the tutorial.
I fed on the mortar. We can slide. What? Ooh.
Yep.
Stay out of the deadly red gas. Okay.
Yeah, do not stay in the.
Oh, have we literally got to feed on the mortal till she dies?
No, they just fall over. They fall over, get like, and they get
Oh, really?
they get back up, but you can just shoot them if you want.
Oh, I see. They do it like that, do they?
climb any wall.
We can climb any wall, can we? Which sort of magical man is talking to us? Is this just like a demo? It's like an alpha.
Yeah, it's like a play test.
Yeah, it's a playtest, yeah.
Like a lot of stuff is placeholder. The tutorial itself is also still
Try
placeholder.
making a slide jump to another roof.
Use your senses to find a mortal with resonant blood.
Resonant blood, you say?
There are 4 resonances, each with different advantages. Learn their benefits and decide which best fits your strategy.
You heard the man. Is this done by the same studio as the actual game? No, I don't think it is. No.
Nah. Completely different team.
This one's chloric, melee damage. Nom 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 nom. I didn't bite her neck, I just munched her hat.
Or to fight back.
Press Q to use your clan power. Whee! Oh my god.
Mastering your abilities will take practice and experience.
Oh, thank you, Alice Nightmare. Thank you very much for the biddies. That's very kind of you, thank you. So is that Masquerade 2 cancelled? No, not as far as I'm aware. Apparently it's pottering along okay, from what I heard last. Reach the marker to continue. That way, okay. Oh, you gotta hold space to keep climbing, I think. Yeah.
Yes, you hold forward and space.
You will need weapons. Use your senses to locate equipment and items.
This isn't a terrible tutorial, actually, all things considered.
No, it's a placeholder tutorial.
I've seen
but
worse
yeah.
ones.
It's like full-on placeholder.
There are other useful items.
Oh, I got a snot gun.
Armor will offer extra protection.
Yeah, there's like 14 different weapons in the game.
Oh, there's your inventory. Okay, armor.
The crossbows too.
Oh, you have
dual
to actually
crossbows.
use the armor to put it on. Okay.
Yes, you use it in your inventory, and then there's like an animation to put it on.
Oh, I thought the armor was actually on. Okay.
Nah, then it would be over your customization.
That's true, actually. Reach the marker to continue. Alright.
The soldiers who attacked us have taken positions in the city. Engage the entity at your own risk. They guard weapons and supplies you may find useful.
I got a Tommy gun. Oh, he didn't die. Sort him out, fam.
Do it.
Alright, I've opened a box. Ooh. Oh, he's not dead. I can munch him.
Nom 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 nom.
I'll teach him.
Take your time to practice now. Soon,
Leave the area when you're
real
ready.
battle will begin.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Let's go. Oh, I gotta leave the area that way, do I? Okay.
Yeah, that's the end of the tutorial, and then it puts you into the social area.
Excellent.
And then we have to see how to add each other, because you do not show up in the game under friends for me. So, but that might be because you're in the tutorial. I don't know yet.
I'm online, so.
Yeah, I know you are.
Alrighty, let's have a look. Oh, here's all the different characters, I guess. Saboteur. Brute.
Yeah, those are the archetypes. Yeah.
Vandal. Oh, Vandal,
These are
nice.
These are basically not different characters. These are different classes, and you
Yeah.
can customize them however you want. The thing is that the classes are separated by the clans. So you have Brewhard classes.
How do you customize them once you've entered Elysium?
Well, just choose the first archetype, like just to enter Elysium, and then you can just go press escape, and you can just go to archetype and then like customize and stuff.
Hey, Stan. Welcome to the closed alpha. Is it really a closed alpha if we can stream it?
Well, I mean, closed just means that it's not everybody can just download it and play it.
Oh yes, here's the character. So it can be a grill, head. We can do. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, there isn't
Again,
much
the
in way of,
customization, of
it's
course,
pretty-
very limited in the playtest.
Oh, we got different hairs. Hairs. Hair color. Oh, I got nice pointy teeth. Should we try and make
Kinda
Alice? Let's see. What have we got?
Kinda weird if you didn't.
Close, I guess. We got eyebrows. Oh, the eyebrows are fine.
Oh no, not eyebrows.
What makeup we got?
That'll break the masquerade if you have eyebrows.
Will it?
Only vampires have eyebrows.
Full shadow. There we go. Hey, Lay. Yeah, having a look at this. We got angry eyebrows. We have a oh, that just apparently strips me naked. Let's go on. Wow, I'm actually pretty buff. I mean, that makes sense. Bam! We got a choker. We got a ram's head booby tattoo. Apparently you can't have a choker and a tattoo, but alright, what wardrobe do we have then? Oh my god, like accessories. We can have piercings. Oh, I like that. Eyewear. Emotes. Ugh. Player icons, player banners. Okay. There's obviously going to be quite a lot of customization stuff eventually then.
Yep.
Abs and titty. Powerful if you have both, indeed.
The way that they've implemented the masquerade in this game, by the way, for people who are wondering, is if any mortal, like any NPC, sees you feeding, sees you killing another civilian, or sees you committing diablerie, you will break the masquerade. And in that case, you get a bloodhunt on you,
Salutations.
which means that you are revealed to all nearby players, and to restore the masquerade, you have to survive the bloodhunt and avoid additional masquerade breaches, and then
Makes sense.
eventually you restore it.
Social, your group. Okay, I've now got a group, so how do I add you to a group then?
Yeah, that's a good question, because I look at friends and I can't actually see you in there.
Invite to watch, but I can't invite you to join my game. Yeah, I see friend, but I can't see you in there either. Maybe we can't play together?
That would be weird.
So I can add randomos as friends, but I can't I can't see you. Friend requests. How do I send a friend request, I wonder? Mute general chat, absolutely.
That is a good question.
Keyboard, mouse. Friend invites not available yet, they said. Oh, okay.
Oh, great. I mean, I guess technically we can try and leave Elysium and go back into Elysium and it puts us into the same, but that's probably not gonna happen. Well, that sucks. I mean, okay, so I guess we can't easily play together then.
That was worth a go, wasn't it? But
Yeah, we tried.
a Toreador Primogen. She looks cool. She definitely looks Toreadory.
Dory.
Wonder what she does. Brewheart Primogen. I can't climb in here apparently.
Yeah, I take it that eventually with the Primogens, I take it that eventually the game will have like stuff where you like unlock things for them, like for the
Yes.
different clans and so on. That's what I expect.
You know what weirded me out a second there? It reminds me of these Primogens hanging around. Fucking APB.
Yes, yeah, they're just kind of hanging around,
Right?
and you like walk up to them and talk. I know they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I'm like dude, and I have things," and you're like, "Okay, I'm a dude too." And you're like, "Okay."
Alright. Right, let's try a game then and see how this works.
Yeah, you try a game then, and I'll. I guess since I can't join you, I'll leave you to it then.
Alright, mate.
All right. Well, thanks for trying it out.
Worth a go, wasn't it? So, catch you later.
Yep. Later. Have fun.
Alright, let me just leave this thing. Oh, it's locked my mouse into this. Oh well. Right, I can't see the chat for a second, I'm sorry. Well, it's locked. This load screen until I locked my mouse. Please. Please. Oh, there we go. Right, here we go. Pick a spawn location. Okay. Okay. Are we spawning in now then? I guess so. Unless we can choose the, oh, I'm all soggy. I'm all rainy or something. Yes. I hear some wob wobs. Oh, hello. I've got a pistol. Alright, so we need to find stuff and then not get shot, I guess. So what if we can... Okay, so I got a shotgun. Oh, Alice, no, but you're right showing me again in a second, and I'll, You're right showing me again in a second, I'll have a look. Alright, there we go. I guess if we break the Masquerade, we can get caught. How do we see other players, I wonder? There's one. Somebody getting shot over there. Yeah, sorry, Alice, Nightmare. I do want to see, but I want to. It's probably best I Ooh, someone's zooming around. Gas imminent. Okay. Where did the other person go? Oh, they're over there. Aw. No such luck. Oh no, we got eaten. Bit disappointing that getting a close range shotgun, a close range shotgun shot doesn't kill them instantly, but I'm so used to hunting, I guess. Okay, so do we watch or do we just leave at this point? Alright, let's have a look at Alice Nightmare since I've snuffed it and have a look at the oh, that looks awesome! That's the airshow thing you're working on. That looks really cool. Is it taking you a while to get all that done? Okay, so I guess we just leave session now, right? Now we've died. Remember to use your ability. I placed 28. Okay, so I limited no one. Assisted no one. I did 124 damage. Woohoo. Alright. Oh, we're back.
Well, look at you.
Do we actually? I suppose there isn't any like things you unlock while you're doing this, is there? It's just well, actually, let's start. What are the characters we got? So, archetypes. Right, we've got Vandal, a reckless brawler, so they can punch people, I guess. Saboteur. We got Sneaky boy. Prowler, another sneaky. Siren. Muse. So they're like a passive skill. So Muse, I guess, is for projection dash, kindred charm, nearby civilians a charm, temporarily making them act friendly towards you. Oh, okay. So do all the characters look a bit different, I wonder? Like, are there, like, all the heads the same sort of thing? Oh no, they're all the different. Oh no, the different characters do have a different thing going on. Look. Okay. Interesting. Great blue just on them. Angry eyebrows. Ooh, funky. Sudden nudity. Wow, nice underwear, lady. Funky. Why not? I think the player models are actually kind of nice. Oh, this isn't. Don't worry, this isn't Vampire 2. This is a multiplayer game they've done. Alrighty, there we go. So let's. So that's the Siren. Okay, the Prowler. All right, let's have a look at the Nozzies then. You know, for a female Nosferatu, they don't look that bad. Like, some Nozzies really don't come out that well. Spooky. Spooky. Yeah, spooky. Yeah. Oh, they can have hair. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like it. What's the underwear like then? Wait, we got duct tape? We got duct tape underwear? Jesus. Duct tape underwear it is. Nice! Just because we're a Nosferatu doesn't mean we can't have nice makeup. Let's go. Oh, they've got... Oh no, they got the same sort of colour. Oh, that's cool, because they got the black eyes. I like that. Funky. Alright. Cute. So I guess they're all slightly different, I think. Just having a look. They do look kind of alien-y, don't they? So, let's have a look. Character. Head. Oh no, this is the same skin as the other one. So I guess there's like different types of, and you can do... It can be like Mega Pale or like more tanned. There isn't much in the way of stuff yet, but I mean, to be fair, it's like it's a test for the multiplayer stuff rather than from the character creation stuff, isn't it? Nice. Grr. Boop. Let's have some funky. It's like a sports bra thing, which makes sense if they're going around punching people, I guess. Sure. Right, what else we got? That was the Vandal. There's the Siren. And the Muse. Is the Muse and I guess the Muse and the Siren are the same. Yeah, I guess it's sort of showing like these are the same sort of character types in a way, like, you know, for the customization. Sure, let's go with that. I like it. I know I should be playing the game, but I always get like tied down with these things. Sure, why not? Nice. Hair color. Perfect. Alright, nice. Alright, so what character, what art type are we going to play then? Let's go. Let's try this Siren out. Let's do it. Nice. I too love customizing characters. I mean, that's one of the things I really enjoy, actually. Hey, Toffee. I'm always game for, like, just mucking around with character creators and stuff. Wow, it's all gone. Where is everyone? Oh, they're all over there. I think, you know, I think they're actually, like, graphically, I think the character models are actually quite nice. I think they look pretty good. Whee. Gonna be free to play. That makes sense. I guess the paid stuff is gonna be costumes and whatnot. I mean, getting in and out of a game seems reasonably quick. Yeah, same natural. I mean, I gotta be honest, unless it's like, I don't know, like Mario or like Samus or whatever, like if it's a new character, let me customize them, really. Like, it's good fun to like just muck around and make them look how I want them to look. Or I'm all about it, especially RPGs. If I'm playing a role-playing game, I much prefer to be able to make a character. Okay, let's start. I guess it's weird you can start anywhere, but let's start. I don't know, like here. Alright, so we're starting here. And we'll be a Siren. I'm not sure what the dots are about. I guess that's supposed to be rain? I think it's supposed to be like, you're soggy or something. It's interesting just to have new vampire property in general. It's raining, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. So we've got a Piastel, and we need to push our Gribbly Vision to look for some... I like the idea that you have to feed. Oh. I thought that was something there. Need to find some guns or something. It seems alright so far, Wombat. It's interesting, that's for sure. Ah. Dual pistols, sure. What else we got? Just dualies at the moment. It looks like you can kind of play stealthy. It depends on how, like, the timer stuff works. I wonder how the draw distance is as well. It's a decent looking game. An LMG, lol. Gas imminent. I'm not quite sure how this gas thing works. Cause that makes another version of me appear. I wonder how important sound is in this game. Like, making a noise or being quiet. Boys, boys, boys! Sold. It looks like when someone shoots, or they get... I guess that's the, I wonder where they've gone. Oh, we downed each other, huh? That's pretty funny. Oops. Need to find some health stuff. How do I... Oh! Oh. This is all rooftop goblin. 5 is to heal, oh, okay. Did I kill someone? I'm not sure. Kinda hard to tell. That was interesting. Did I leave? Leave session. Leave. There we go. Your ability not decoy is teleport. Okay. Eliminated 0. Oh, apparently I didn't actually get them.
Lewd.
Oh, hey T-Nick. Thank you very much, man. Need to think of names. Not staying, just gonna be working 6... Oh, dude. Get some proper rest, man. Make sure you look after yourself. Make sure you look after yourself, man. Thank you very much for popping back in and resubbing. I'm very, very grateful, and it's lovely for you to be so lewd. Thank you, man. Oh no, she's cute. Someone quit on us. Oh, that's always tedious when that happens. Yeah, killing a human breaks the masquerade, get a bloodhunt. That makes sense. Although, I think a load of vampires jumping around like fucking apeshit around the rooftop shooting guns is also probably breaking a masquerade, but, you know. What do I know? Is it a battle royale with cheese? It's called a panda with guns. Oh, I thought it was Fallout with guns. Or was it Oblivion with swords? I forget. Yeah, literally, foe. The Masquerade is just a suggestion, seriously. Alright, I'm gonna start. I started there last time, didn't I? Let's start. I can start the shipping. Oh, that's not what I clicked. Alright. Yeah, they've definitely been making the most of the World of Darkness stuff, haven't they, for sure? It's kind of a shame they don't tell you what the powers are on this screen, what you're selecting, which would kind of be useful as well. If I was to offer feedback here, I think that'd be kind of handy. And while it's loading in, it tells you what your powers are again, like in like the corner. Would also be quite useful. Yeah, I think the movement's actually pretty solid.
Lewd.
Oh, T-Nick, you didn't have to do that, man. Thank you very much. That's really kind of you, dude. Thank you so much for the gift sub. That's very nice of you, dude. Okay, so we can see there's purple, which is better blood, isn't it? So we want a sneaky. Wait, what we got here then? Oh, we got a crossbow or something? Okay. We need some weapons or something. Oh, we got some armor. I wonder if there's an easy way to see player characters more than anything else. Alright, T-Nick. Have a good rest, my dude. Don't go running the outrunning the 9 o'clock train to Sacramento, or juggling dumpsters outside of a window. Some sort of farty gas. Oh, there's somebody over there. Hey, what's this? Blood bag. Someone's being sneaky beaky, but they're being blood hunted, so we can see them. Are they inside, or are they been... Nice. Oh, we don't diabolize, don't we just wanna... Yeah. If we diabolize, we get blood hunted, right? Is there a quick melee button, I wonder? Only the mortal see you? Oh, okay. Is there a quick melee button? Must be. Did I take any damage? Yeah, I did. I can replace my armor, right? Already at full health. Oh, there's my melee. This weapon has an ability. Oh, yeah. Nice. We got a new toggler. Alright. I'm not sure if the person I downed died or they've escaped. That's neat. You know, I'm pleasantly surprised by this. I wasn't expecting much at all. But, this is actually okay. You know, as far as first impressions kind of go. Ooh. We scabbery fouled someone there. I think the farty's coming in. Nice. No, it does reveal you, even if someone doesn't see you, I guess. So if you diabletize someone, it reveals you. I forget what the E does. Well, I'm already being hunted. Fuck 'em. What the? Nom nom nom. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Alright. I ain't got any armor. Oh, I do. Okay. Let's put that on then. There we go. I've got a decent amount of health as well. This is interesting. So we killed a few people, we munched them. I don't know how long I'm being blood hunted for, unless it's I'm no longer being blood hunted, perhaps? Because I'm not getting wrecked, so that's usually a sign, right? Toggler. What can I toggle? Nothing, apparently. I like the idea that you can play this quite sneaky by being up on the roof and stuff. Oh, I hear some vampire sloppy noises. Is that a vampire? No. That is. Sneaky. Not sure where they are, up above somewhere. Alright, let's fucking mosey. I thought I had some blood bags, but apparently I don't. It's annoying. Delicious. Alright, there we go. I've healed up. I've been revealed, but I'm no longer revealed, so let's GTFO a minute and see what we're looking at. There isn't many of us left. Aha. A fire axe. You can actually reasonably hide pretty well, I think, in certain places. 7 people are spectating me, really? Stress. Black and white visions probably stays, I'd say, a smidge too long. Aha! Aha! Sounds like a suppressed weapon. Where do you reckon they are? Oh. They were up there somewhere. Gas imminent, okay. The farty's coming! Shit. Ah. I fumbled my buttons a bit there, sadly, but
Nom 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 nom.
alright, so how do we spectate different people, I wonder? Must be a way of doing it. Hey, 4th place ain't bad. Oh, you can't? Oh, maybe you can only spectate the person who killed you? better not lose, person who killed me. Don't be a scrub-a-dub-dub. Oh, nice. Only 2 left. Go on. If you're gonna kill me, at least get the win. Come on. Come on. I got faith. Yeah, the gun seems pretty decent. It looks like you can find rarer versions of guns or something. I'm not entirely sure I like that. I think if you find a gun, it should be as good as another gun you find. You can't even see the map anymore. There needs to be more options when you die, I think. Like, I want to be able to see the map. I want to be able to see where people are. That kind of stuff. The elevation on this is what I'd say separates it from the crowd. There they are. Damn. Good work. Good work, Baldy. Nicely done. It looks like the games are pretty quick as well. So we got 5 eliminated. 3 diabolized. 2,000 damage dealt. Nice. Alright. We'll take a screenshot of that. Can prove I can actually shoot people in this open beta, open alpha, closed alpha, whatever the fuck it's called. Interesting. Okay. Should we do one more?
Good morning.
Good evening, neonate. Alright. Brute. Gives us the leap. True grit. The brute return up to half their health and not taking damage. Shockwave pounce. Earth shock. Adrenaline rush. Soaring. I will say, I'm kind of disappointed we don't have the like clan powers, like the like more traditional ones perhaps, but alright, let's try it. Let's try brute. Let's try brute.
Farewell.
No assist, poor team playing, I know. What an asshole. Alright, let's see what we can do. I liked the Smelleport. Like, I think the Smelleport dash thing could be quite cool. The group option in this one seemed like eventually you can invite your friends and you can play together. I think in this one it's not enabled. Alright, where are we gonna be? I think you want to be on the outside of the map, for sure, initially. Till you get your bearings. To burrow underground, that'd be very funny. I think if the customization option, if you can make sexy, cool looking vampires, I think they will do fairly well customization wise. I think the combat is okay. I think it's a little bit loose. It feels a little bit loose at the moment. If they can tighten up the combat a smidge and make the movement not quite as janky, because it does feel a bit weird climbing up stuff. If that can be tightened up a smidge, I think this could be pretty solid. I think the big thing this has got going for it is the elevation. I think the elevation is particularly unique to this. So I think that's kind of cool. You roll your eyes when I see battle royales these days, but this seems not like a copy. Indeed, yes. Like, everyone and their mums got battle royales. I remember when EA were like, "We've put battle royale into Battlefield," and everyone went, "Boo, boo." My vampire's so moist, I know. She's all soggy. Is that you, Maggie? Are you making some rusty noises? It's not the first game with crazy elevation, the one Ubisoft released. Which one was that one? Alright, there's someone with some decent blood here that will just nom. Okay, we got a snot gun and some dual crossbows, which is hilarious. Fucking dualies. Red gas neutralizer, sure. Why not? Okay, so we've got some purple here. Fuck you. I also think the view stuff can be, like, when you push X, it really limits you for a bit. I suppose that might be the point, but, blood bag. I don't know how many blood syringes and bags we can carry. Maybe a few? Unsure. There's somebody doing something spooky out there. Oh, what? I spy, might it lie? Somebody over there. Oh, yoink. I thought I saw somebody over here. Could be wrong. I like the idea the church makes noises when, Oh, do they, Clagger? That's pretty funny. Very Toreador. Please, call me Vui Vui. Ooh. We need to find some friends. What? Don't break the Masquerade, but at the same time, make a big fucking mural of yourself. Hello, hello. What the? Ah! Fucking NPCs got me, are you kidding me? Boo! That's not canon. Alright, well that one doesn't count. That melee weapon didn't seem worth it. That was doing 50 or so a hit. That bat, that was doing like 50 or so a hit. 220 damage dealt. They didn't go down with like multiple swings. It'd be far safer just to have shot them. So, I wonder if that's actually not worth using. Right.
Good evening to you.
Good evening, new nude. What's the muse? Nah, I don't want a Healy one. I'm gonna be the siren again. I like the whole smelly port and blind thing. Plus, my vampire's cute. Bargain. A cute pyre. Like it. Why are my genes so far, like, why are my genes, like, really, really high? It's weird. When's this supposed to be coming out, I wonder? Because the getting in and out of games definitely seems pretty quick. 2021, oh, okay. And in all fairness, I know it's obviously a test and everything, but it's running well. It's running well, it's not laggy. It certainly doesn't feel laggy anyway. I'm guessing that no one else can start in like a small area around you, maybe? Is that you, Mooge? Is that you, Mooge? Hello? There's a Mooge, eh? I'll be soggy vampires. Hello, Moogie. What you doing over there? You having a squat? She's sitting on the little... She's on a little perch, on an eye, watching her domain. I don't blame her. Alrighty. Okay, so we got some weapons nearby. There's a purpley person. Let's go grab some weapons. That's the most important thing. There's a submachine gun. Dom dom sh bom bom bom. They're shooting me. Away. Oh, that was a player. I didn't even see that. God damn it. Damn you, E raccoon. Oh, that's better, you. Boo. Alright, that also wasn't canon. We'll do one more. And then I'll call it. It's interesting. I don't know if... The thing is, though, while this is kind of neat, I don't know whether I'd play this over, like, Hunt. Or something like that, you know?
I wish
There's some sort of bug in here. Go away, bug. I mean, I am a sucker for Vampire the Masquerade, though, Clogger, so...
Fare thee well.
I think this looks alright, yeah. I think it looks alright. I'm fairly picky about my multiplayer games, and I think this is pretty fun. I think you could play this in a couple of really fun ways. I think you could be, like, super sneaky beaky. Like, lurk around the rooftops and, like, opportunistically pick people off when they're weak and stuff like that. Or you could go, like, mega ham and walk around with, like, your big vampire balls / ovaries out and go, woo! High tier loot. I don't remember it saying high tier loot before. Maybe I didn't pay attention. I think I agree, Leo. I think once you play with friends and stuff, I think it could be really cool. Daddy Longlegs, get out of my grill, dude. I don't even know how they get in. Like, it's such a tiny, like, hole in the window, and they still somehow manage to get in. But I'm all for PvP games. Like, I'm more than happy to, like, get my grill into some other people. Like, you know, like with Dead by Daylight or whatever. Speaking of, don't forget, it is community games tomorrow, and it's the event. That means lots and lots and lots and lots of blood points and cakes and stuff, which is really good. So if we're all playing, we're all using cakes, we'll be getting blood points out of the wazoo. What's in there then? Sanguine. Delicious. Alright, we need to get some... yeah, have this view lasts a really long time, which can be a bit of a nuisance, I think. This is the edge. That's a melee weapon here. Delicious. Hey, Zine. Yeah, this seems pretty good so far. Like I've been enjoying mucking around with it. We need to find some armor. Ooh, actually, I really. Whoa! Stop that, you slag. Ah. Yeah, no Bloodhunt that way. Yeah, that's true. Twitch TV 10 Zudo. The map does seem relatively small, but I think with the verticality it doesn't matter as much, I think. Would be my suspicion. It's a battle royale game, yeah. This is like a multiplayer one, but I actually think that's kind of interesting. I'd be curious to see where it goes and what they can do with it. If there a collection of customization options is really good, I think that could be quite fun and exciting to play to get a cooler looking vampire and, you know, like flex in the social space with your like sexy vampires or whatever. Also because I really want more Vampire the Masquerade and it makes me a little bit sad. Again, I'm kind of a bit sad that there's no actual Bloodlines powers. Social spaces. Yeah, indeed.
Evil social spaces.
You get to play vampire football just like in Destiny. Did I try Night Road? No, I haven't given it a go, Hackfleishman. No, not yet. Swan Song? I don't think I've played Swan Song. Yeah, but overall, I think that was actually pretty cool. I played just over an hour of that there. I think that seems pretty good. I'm kind of curious where they're going to take that. I don't know whether that game mode would get a bit old with just that. If they add more to it, maybe, or some other stuff, I don't know. Interesting. Swan Song is now, yeah, it's going to be a narrative RPG. Oh, I'll probably play it then. I mean, I do love me some RPGs. I hope they add Bloodline powers for, yeah. I think Bloodline powers would be quite important. But we'll see, who knows. I think that was pretty good, you know? I think that was pretty good. The only disappointing thing, they've got, like, a picture of a vampire with, like, a weird sort of bunny cutout t-shirt. Like, cleavage t-shirt, I think. But you can't wear that in game. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. Still, I think that actually was pretty cool. Yeah, like, really pleasantly surprised. It is polished for an alpha. Yeah, it's not glitchy. It seems to hold itself pretty well. It wasn't laggy. The gameplay seemed fine. Like, yeah, I mean, really okay. Definitely. Very much so. Righto, I am going to stop here. Is there someone we can harass on the way? I know what Ollie's playing, but we should harass them. That sounds like a plan. I think it runs well. I think performance-wise it was fine. Then again, I've got a monstrous PC, so it's not exactly the barometer, but still, it certainly ran well for me there. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed Sunless Skies and a little bit of the vampire stuff there. I hope you had a lovely time. Tomorrow, Dead by Daylight community games, starting earlier again, like 6 British time. So do pop in, say hello, come get murdered with us. It's good fun. Lots and lots of really good cakes and such, which means lots of blood points. Right. Catch you later, everyone. Mwah. Have a wonderful evening. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a good one.